Some typical foods of the United Kingdom are fish and chips. Fish and chips, traditional white beef harbour in Yorkshire. English breakfast. Typical English breakfast consisting of one or two grilled eggs with bacon, mushrooms, sausages, tomatoes, toast, sometimes beans, and black pudding. Dover sole. One of the typical foods of the United Kingdom is the most precious fish in England, that is served fillet. It is mild and very salt in taste. Lamb pie. Minced meatloaf of roasted lamb and coated with baked mashed potatoes. Steak and kidney cake. It consists of beef and kidney in a cake. Yorkshire pudding. The Yorkshire pudding is one of the typical foods of the United Kingdom, but especially is in the hometown. Roast beef. Like Yorkshire pudding, it is one of the typical foods of the United Kingdom, especially chosen for Sunday's lunch, practically a national symbol. Cornish pasties. Dish from the city of Cornwall that consists of empanaditas stuffed with meat, potatoes, and vegetables. Locally, it is the traditional lunch of the world. Haggis is the most popular Scottish tradition dish, made from roasted lamb pieces mixed with onions, herbs, and spices, all stored in a plastic bag. This is very tasty and special dish. Cornish crab. Cornish crab, one of the exquisite dishes in the country. Cookies and buccions, for sale in small kiosks outside the pubs. They are tasty and very cheap in relation to other seafood. Cumberland sausages. This regional specialty consists of sausages wrapped with Cumberland mashed potatoes, and finally strawberries with cream. Both strawberries and raspberries, each in the season, are preferred outdoor meetings.
Okay, I explain you the emblematic places of United Kingdom. The first place has been awarded the Tower of London, one of the most famous fortresses in the world and home to the crown jewels of incalculable value. It was built as a royal residence and prison almost 1,000 years ago. A place that encloses it is fascinating walls and bloody stories. The second place on the list is Highland House near Clismore for its exquisite architecture and beautiful gardens. Paul's Cathedral. This iconic cathedral has witnessed many important events in British history, including the state funeral of Sir Winston Churchill and the liaison of Prince Charles and Princess Diana. Behind Paul's Cathedral, we find another tourist place in London, Westminster Abbey, where the most famous wedding was held in 2011. Flamingo Land Zone and Amusement Park, Yorkish. In Flamingo Land, you will find attractions as so live shows and variety of restaurant bars, the right place for everyone. So, an amusement park, Flamingo Land, Yorkish, with attraction show, live shows, and several restaurants and bars. The Flamingo Land Theme Park in Yorkshire County is suitable for all tastes. Chester Zoo. Chester Zoo hosts the largest orangutans enclosure in Europe and the largest butterfly garden located in a zoo in the United Kingdom. Windermere Bowness Cruises. Windermere, nestled in the stunning beauty of the Lake District National Park. Lake Windermere is Cumbria's most popular tourist destination. The Royal Academy of Art in London. In the very heart of London, West End, the Royal Academy of Arts is the oldest art institution in Britain and is also an oasis of calm in such a hectic city. Stonehenge, declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Stonehenge is one of the most famous tourist spots in Britain. It is believed to date as 3000 BC. Historians are still baffled by how the huge slabs of Stonehenge were transported, with a weight of up to 50 tons each. It would have needed 600 men to able to move only one of them. The cases of Parliament and Big Ben, given that he is 100 years old. It is no surprise that the iconic Big Ben has completed the list. A visit to the adjoining Houses of Parliament will leave you captivated by the immense and curved Westminster Hall built in 1097. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the culture in United Kingdom. Okay, at first you have to know that British are known for their unconditional love for the tea at 5 p.m. They are famous for being the creators of football and for their fanatism for cricket and rugby. In general, they are quite fond of sports. In school, they spend several hours in physical education, and in universities, there are all kinds of sports teams. Anyway, there are many more traditions and customs in the United Kingdom. One thing you have to know is that British people are quite disciplined with good manners. They give crucial attention to greeting in everyday life. It is in general a handshake, because kisses on the cheek only occur between really close people. Other traditions of the United Kingdom have to do with their typical meals. Okay, so the main dish is fish and chips, also highlighting beef, lamb, chickens, and vegetables. At lunchtime, it's very common to have a quick sandwich. For breakfast, be sure to try the traditional British breakfast. It have eggs, bacon, tomatoes, sausage, and beans in sauce. If you talk about drinks, clearly, tea takes the first place. Although the British also drink coffee, bitter beer, whiskey, and wine. British meet with friends to have drinks at public houses, better known as pubs. They are a symbol of social lives in the United Kingdom, where people eat, drink, talk, and relax. United Kingdom is a country passionate about music. It has been the cradle of great artists such as the Beatles, Queen, Oasis, or Elton John, and their musicians have always had great influence abroad. One of the best musical festivals in the world, Glastonbury, is also held in the United Kingdom, which brings together around 115 people every year. Um, they have also special days that occur in January 1, that is New Year. March and April have Good Fridays, Easter Monday in March and April too. Early May Bank Holiday, first Monday of May, Spring Bank Holiday, last Monday of May, Summer Bank Holiday, last Monday of August, Christmas, December 25, and Boxing Day, December 26.
And now the religion in the United Kingdom. The official religion is Christianity, whose chief is the monarch of the United Kingdom. The Presbyterian is the national church of Scotland. Baptists, Adventists, or Quakers are also professed, as well as Catholicism, which is the second most important, Islam and Judaism forming the large group. There is freedom of worship, although constituent countries such as the regions of Northern Ireland and Wales are declared confessional or secular states, from the Elizabethan era the Anglican or the Orthodox Church was proclaimed. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the United Kingdom history. The United Kingdom has an important grouping of territories, has a wide and fluctuating history that, between wars, invasion, and political disputes, has managed to make a place among the most powerful and influential countries in Europe. All this began in Celtic origins, when the Celts arrived in Britain from Europe, introducing the Celtic language and some of its variations such as Gaelic, which is still spoken in some parts of Ireland and Scotland. The next is Civil War. This is a period of religious intolerance begins and the conflict becomes in civil war. That is when Puritan Protestants dominate the parliament, finding their leader in Oliver Cromwell. The 20th century. At the beginning of the 20th century, Queen Victoria dies. After the First World War, it is estimated that 1 million Britons had died. And now, in the present day. In the post-war years, a large part of the British colonies achieved independence, and the country is forced to change its role in the global context. It is still a rich and influential country, but it was ceased to be a superpower.